Hi everybody, I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be reviewing Steelheart by Sanderson. If you watched my arithmetic review, you know I was in a contest that you could actually win Steelheart and, you know, get it to home, have it on your shelf and everything like that. Unfortunately, I didn't win. I have actually bad luck with raffles, so but anyway, neither here nor there, because the library had it and I read it. Actually, it took me a long time to read it because I was busy, you know, holidays and all that stuff. But when I finally did read it, it was epic. It was like, Sanderson can never go wrong with a book ever since Lantern, which I was reading like soon after it first came out because I think someone on Steelheart had recommended his book, and so I just started on Lantern because that was the first book that was out, and then ever since then I was like, oh, I love it. So you could like never ever go wrong. It's kind of like Pixar, you know. Anyway, so this book is about there's a star or comet, no one's actually really sure where it is, but it came to Earth, and they granted people with these superhuman powers, like superheroes and stuff like that, except it kind of made them cuckoo and evil, so they're super villains instead of superheroes. And the guy in the book, Steelheart, he took over Chicago, turned to New Chicago, made it all in steel, and it's all dark and everything like that. And the main character, David, he was there when Steelheart like kind of like first came to town, and Steelheart's supposed to be like this indestructible super villain, but he was the only one who's seen Steelheart bleed, so they're trying to figure out his vulnerabilities, because every one of the people who got superpowers, they're called the epics, each one has their own vulnerability somehow, some way, so you just have to figure them out, and then you could kill them. So there's people called recorders who do that, who go, okay, you superhero, just because you got superpowers doesn't mean you could, you know, terrorize people. So he wants to join them because he wants to kill Steelheart and avenge his father. And it's really good. It's the first book in the series. Sequel is called Firefight. I have to wait all the way until the fall to get it. Lord, it's gonna be agony. Anyway, so it kept me guessing. Like, I mean, Sanderson's books usually keep you guessing. You don't expect, if you're expecting it to go a certain way, it goes boom. Like I said, instead of doing 1 + 1, he turns the plus sign onto his side and makes it 1 × 1. Something new, something different, right? You're trying to guess Steelheart's weakness, and I was thinking, man, I was trying to guess it before the characters did. And sometimes, you know, you can guess it before the characters did. You're like, duh. This one, I didn't get it until not even when they were doing it. I was like, and then they did. I was like, oh. And then there was other clues for other plot points that you don't notice. The clues are really obvious too when you realize in hindsight. The clues are really obvious, but when you're going through, you're like, oh, whatever that is, da 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 da. This is back, da da da. Whoa. So that means, and this means, and that means. You're mind blown. So anyway, that's why I love Sanderson. He's a really good author, and I cannot wait for book 2. It actually in a way kind of reminded me of a reverse Heroes. Like, you know how in Heroes, well, there wasn't a star that gave them superpowers, but you know, they have superpowers, and so most of the people wind up using it for good. But in this one, most of the people wind up using it for egocentric melomaniac reasons. So it's kind of like reverse Heroes, and I was like, I like it. And the way it ended, it makes you think about it for a long time. You actually have that, you know, when you have to read a really good book and then unfortunately it's over, and you kind of just sitting there. That's what I was doing for about 30 minutes, just thinking about it, thinking about the world. Can't wait for book 2, and hopefully book 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Okay, I want a lot of books. So this was a book Sanderson got up in like 2007, but then, you know, with Robert Jordan and completing the Wheel of Time series and everything like that, he kind of had to put that on the back burner. And then he has a whole bunch of other books. That's why I love that he can have like 2 or 3 books out a year. I mean, I wish I could do that, but I love that he can have like 2 or 3 books out a year, and they're gonna be like fat tones. They're gonna be like, what is it? they're fat tunes like this thick, and that's gonna be like 2 in a year this thick. And I was like, I can eat those, yay! So thank you for listening, I love you a lot. Oh, I wish I could write with him, but fortunately I can't. But at least I can read his books. So anyway, I loved it a lot. Can't wait till the sequel. Can't wait till another Brandon Sanderson book comes out. It's awesome. I encourage you to read it. I encourage you to read all his books and his short stories and just everything. Go on his website. Okay, that was like total fangirl moment. Be sure to check out Niko, the first book of the Outsider Chronicles, and Harm, which is out January 13th, and you can pre-order it now, or you can just wait till it comes out and buy them if you want. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. It was fun. I wish there was more books. Alright,